Fight!
Hey guys, welcome to our second last podcast for the season of the MKAU show. Tonight we have Sammy.
Yep.
We got Rick Ray's back. He hasn't been on for a while.
There you go.
Yep, he's in the arcade at the moment.
Yeah.
And we have Sub-Zero.
Hello there.
Yeah, so anyway, as per usual podcast, what's everyone been up to? Sammy?
Yeah, it was I just started Spider-Man 2 finally.
Yep.
Yeah, really enjoying that. Story-wise, there's some story aspects I'm not sure about, mainly just Banner's identity and stuff.
Yep.
But still, like, I'm having a good time with the game. Also played the Blue game to review it. Did that review on
I had
on
some
Monday, I
feedback.
think.
I had some feedback today on that.
On my review for it.
Yes.
Good
What
or
They,
did-
bad?
they said they really appreciate
nervous.
you looking at it from a kid's point of view.
Oh, cool.
Aw.
'Cause,
Yeah, they really
I
liked
was
it.
like,
They really liked it.
yeah, because I try to see it from that perspective, because it's like, yeah, for adults it might not be that kind of game, but like kids would definitely appreciate what it has. Definitely keep them busy or just shut them up. Yeah, the only issue for me was like just the pricing of it, because of the amount of content that it has, or lack of. But if it keeps the kids busy, then it'd be perfect Christmas gift, especially since that's coming up really soon.
Even as an adult, I can watch episodes and episodes of that show.
Yeah, I've actually watched a few just for research, but it's actually it's pretty well written.
Yeah, it's got some mad inside jokes.
Yeah. Also, some celebrity voices, which I was surprised about,
Yeah.
like Natalie Portman and Lin-Manuel Miranda and stuff.
Yeah, well, the actual creator of the show is the brother of Bandit. Striker. I think his name's Striker.
The voice actor.
Yeah. The voice
Oh,
actor
wow.
for Striker, the brother of Bandit in the show, is actually the creator of, like, the full creator of the show.
And he
Yeah.
lives in Brisbane.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's a Brisbane made show.
Yeah.
Right.
There's some-
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, there's
actually.
some scene. Yeah, there's some scenes in Blue which is like, look, you see a bit of South Bank, and the house they live in is
okay.
based on a Queenslander house.
Yep.
B&B, like,
I also-
exactly.
What was that, Stace?
I think there's an Airbnb that's designed exactly like Bluey's house.
It was, but it got pulled down about 2 years ago. Because last
Ooh.
Christmas, me and the kids went to go try see it, but
Yeah.
it wasn't there anymore.
Oh, boo.
Would have been a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anything
was
else,
over-
Sammy?
It was over near Paddington. So that's where the guy lived, I think.
Oh, the pattern.
Yeah, when I researched the show is based on Paddington, Red Hill area. Bluey's home and stuff.
Yep.
Bluey.
And I've been around there a few times. It definitely has that kind of vibe.
Yeah. Red, what have you been up to? Long time no see.
Yes, very long time. I have been big into Call of Duty Zombies.
Ooh, what's some of that?
I'm finding it very hard to stop playing zombies.
Oh, that's good.
Other than a few reviews, I started playing Texas Chainsaw again yesterday because new DLC.
Yeah, I've got something to post tonight about it.
So there's a new killer, new survivor, and a brand new map.
Yeah.
So the map is very confusing because the house is no longer actually on top of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
The basement's now in the backyard.
Wait. They changed the map.
Yeah, so this new map it's like the house is up on top of a hill and it's now an exit point. I had no idea when I was playing the new killer. I was just camping the house waiting for people to come upstairs and everyone escaped through the backyard. So I had no idea.
What'd they do that for?
Gold.
No idea.
They haven't changed the map, it's just a new map in rotation.
Yeah, brand new map. And they've also changed a few things, so now you don't need a Leatherface to actually start a game. You can have a hitchhiker, a sissy, and a cook.
Just the family.
So it's good that they've done that because I've noticed a lot of people don't like playing Leatherface now. I'll still always pick him because easy win.
Maybe because the chainsaws annoying to start.
I've got instant start on, so I just hit it now and he revs it. And...
Oh wow, you've been playing heaps, bro. Jesus. What have you
Other
been
than
up to,
that,
Sub? Oh, sorry, Red, you still... Anything else you've been playing?
other than that, nothing else.
Nothing?
Yeah.
I've actually been
Sorry.
playing a lot of Call of Duty.
Just
lot.
multiplayer though. You're
Just
not zombies
multiplayer.
person.
Yeah, I'm not. I've not really been
Have you
into
gone into
zombies. I've not been into zombies since the transit days. That was its
Black Ops
peak.
2.
Yeah, that was the peak of zombies. It hasn't been any good since. I don't. Just multiplayer. Yep. I mean, instead of Siege lately, it's been dipping into COD. It's been good. It's good to be.
COD.
It feels weird, but good to be grinding a Call of Duty game again. You know, it's been a while. It's been a while.
I don't know, I just can't get into that one. It's not... I'm not a fan.
But you haven't played it. You don't have it.
Yeah, I had the beta.
Yeah, sorry.
What does that
I
mean?
didn't enjoy it, so I didn't buy the game.
You probably wouldn't either. As soon as you got into a lobby with any of us, you'd just get upset with how sweaty it is.
Yeah, it is.
Because
skill-based?
it's still pretty bad. Yeah, the skill-based matchmaking is still pretty heavy.
Yep.
Oh boy.
But that's okay.
Anyway.
I'm pretty good, so I don't mind.
Anyway, I haven't been up to much, so we'll just skip me.
Yep, Stacey's been doing other MIA.
Yeah.
I've just been going to concerts. There you go. It's always been, what have you been watching, doing, playing? I've been going to concerts lately. I've seen the Amity Affliction. I've seen Greaves, which is a hip hop rapper from America, and I've seen All Time Low in the last month. So that's been my downtime, other than working. All right, well, let's go straight into it. Topic number 1. Red mentioned earlier this week that a company director for No More Bots called Mike Ross slammed YouTubers for not
Rose.
promoting. Yeah,
Mike Rose.
Yeah,
Mike
Rose.
Explain what happened, because I do remember a little bit about it.
Yeah. So he slammed YouTubers for not promoting their newly released game. Was it Spirity?
Spirity, yeah.
And apparently, it wasn't slamming them. It was that, wasn't it? That he said he didn't find any value in giving out his game for free or something. Even though the argument is, well, unless they were paying him, I don't know. What was the situation? I don't know.
He said there was zero coverage of the game after it had been newly released on YouTube.
So before he started backpedaling hard after copying it from quite a lot of content creators, he originally stated that the game had just come out and there's zero YouTube coverage at all for the game. But while he was saying that, in his tweet or his X, whatever the hell they call it these days, to say that, he shared a photo of search results on YouTube's for the game. And in total, there was 71.8 thousand views across 5 different channels. Now, to me, that's a lot of viewership for a game.
That's a lot of coverage for a promotion. Yeah, 100%.
And then after when people was saying it to him, it's like, well, if you wanted the bigger names like, Ninja or
PewDiePie,
PewDiePie, KSI, all that type of stuff to cover it, maybe give them a key and ask them. And then he was like, oh, I shouldn't have to do that. F this, F that. You're all just effing lazy. And it's like, yeah, you're really not keeping the connection there for content creators for the future. And I feel really bad for the developers because they're now associated to this guy, even though that they weren't the ones backlashing on social media about it.
He wants to promote his game, but he doesn't want to spend a single cent doing it.
Yeah.
Which even includes giving out some codes to some people to play and promote the game for free.
A few hours.
And if there's 5 channels covering it.
A few hours after his initial meltdown, he did come back and make an apology tweet.
I saw that.
saying, "Hey everyone, I really screwed the pooch here, and I'm massively sorry. I've been reading all of your comments and replies, and it's clear that I've completely missed the mark."
Yep.
And then I absolutely value the work that YouTubers and content creators do, and my words didn't reflect that at all. I'm going to be reading loads more on all of this and get myself better educated, so I'm less of an idiot in the future.
My question then to you guys is, what do you think is a fair promotion or partnership with a game developer?
Mm,
Is it
Go, Sammy.
cash in exchange?
Somebody wants to say something.
Go, Sammy.
I was just trying to think because I didn't know about the story until recently. I suppose just
Depends.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it depends what they're like. What are they asking for? If they're asking for a content creator to create video, like, I don't know. It's a tough one. I don't even know if
there's different aspects of it. Like, if it's
Like,
just record yourself playing the game for 15 minutes.
Just
That's
play.
easy.
Do a couple of streams. Okay, fair enough. But if they're asking to
Go out of
actually
their way for hours of content.
like something out of it, and like that's their time, I don't know. I don't know.
Like,
it's also hard for indie studios. They don't have a lot of money.
Yeah, and that's why, like, as we know, a few indie people.
Oh yeah, that's why they do give out their game.
Codes.
They don't. Check it out. No problem if you make content for it or not.
It's like the last few reviews that we've had circulating around. They approached us for
check out their game.
Exposure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think insulting the fan base or YouTubers or potential people who could give the game more exposure, that just it's never going to be a good result out of that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I think like I remember a long time the game Among Us that's gone really popular. When it first came out, like no one knew about it. It was only because of some streamers. They were just streaming it randomly, and then that got more attention to the game, and it's become like a a global phenomenon.
That's an excellent point, because that game was out ages before it popped off.
Yeah, wasn't it out like 2 or 3 years
Among
before
Us.
it actually popped off again?
Yeah, Among Us.
Yeah, it was.
I was
out for a while.
I was having this conversation with Matthias last night, actually, about that new one that everyone's playing. Redgrave, you might know it. That one where
Lethal Company.
Yeah, is that new, or has it been out for a while and now it's just popped off?
No, it's brand new.
Oh, okay,
new indie game. Tomorrow night I'm playing it.
Because that's the in thing now, and I'm like, is this another one where it's been out for like 5 years and now it's just popping off, or is it brand new?
Fall Guys was the same, wasn't it? Fall Guys was the same.
No, I think Fall Guys was pretty new at the time.
No, Fall Guys was new. It's just they really branded that well because they released it free as soon as it came out.
Among Us was definitely old though, because we made people take it off their Game of the Year list because we're like, it didn't release.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, the latest one is Lethal Company. That's what the latest indie phenomenon.
Well, I think what Lethal Company is doing right is it's very cheap to buy, and there's already a big mod for it at the moment to increase the player size from 4 to 20.
That's what Matthias was saying.
That's amazing.
Because that game, there's one person that has like an overview of everything happening, isn't there? While everyone else is scavenging parts
not too
or
sure.
something. Yeah,
I think all 4 people are running around scavenging.
I'm pretty sure there's someone that's got an overview.
Game.
I'm pretty sure there's one person with an overview to warn people of where enemies and bits and pieces are. Yeah.
So basically, YouTube for indie games is their bread and butter.
It is.
Most people won't go play a title unless they go and research it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So to start annoying YouTube content creators by saying things like this, because they're not going to want to make content now for this person.
Oh no, I don't think anyone would probably want to work with No More Bots.
And didn't you mention in Discord that some of them even started retracting their videos that they had made?
Some of the channels that were promoted, like that were shown in the guy's original photo, they have replied to the big thread of all the people yelling at the person, saying that they've just completely pulled their video with like 20,000 views off it because they don't want to support him. And it's like, well, yeah, he screwed the pooch, but it's definitely the developer that's hurting out of it all, not the publisher. The publisher's already gotten paid. Who cares?
I think also like it's if you do something like that, that's how you're gonna be identified. Like no matter what you do in the future. It's like like that's how you're gonna be remembered. It doesn't matter like how good your future content is. Like that's how it's gonna be identified. It's gonna be tied back to that.
I mean, video games and making money is a slippery slope anyway. Remember when Nintendo wanted to start charging streamers that were making content with their games? Because they were making money off their games, but then also that it's kind of a what do you call it? Not a leeching type relationship, but video game companies get benefits from the YouTubers, and YouTubers get the benefits from the video games. Like it's a symbiotic type.
Yeah, it's a win-win. It's a win-win. Someone's getting some coverage, well, the other person's getting a bit of a boost in viewership, I guess. Or I don't know.
Yeah, even from a little streamer or a big streamer, like someone's covering a game, people are gonna like if someone likes that game, they're gonna go buy it. You know, and they're getting free promotion, so I don't know. It's kind of a double-edged sword, really. All right, let's move on a little bit. So we often talk about Xbox, but I think we've neglected Sony a little bit lately. So anyone want to put any Sony news on the table? Do you want to talk about their new handheld console? We haven't really dove into that much.
Bubby's just dying down there on mute.
Yeah, no.
The water went down the wrong pipe.
All right, Red. Apparently, you know a lot about the handheld. Let's go.
So the PlayStation
Portal.
Yep, the new big accessory from Sony.
Yep.
I've heard a lot of good things, a lot of bad things, and definitely a lot of things where Sony have paid for a positive outpay, like outcome.
Yeah.
Explain to people who don't know what a Portal is.
So the PlayStation Portal is a brand new handheld streaming device. So essentially you need the PlayStation 5 and the Portal needs to be connected to Wi-Fi. It can be connected to hotspot through your mobile. As long as your mobile data is fast enough, it will run. So you can remote play your games anyway.
Yep.
So it's remote play just on a separate system instead of your phone. So already seems a bit pointless. The price for it is 300 Australian. So
yeah, it's pretty
200
pricey.
American.
Yeah.
And as I said, I've seen a lot of people giving it good reviews and giving perfect examples for it, like households with young children that want to watch, say, for example, Bluey, since we were talking about Bluey earlier, on TV. The parent can sit there on the couch and play on the Portal. Like I think that's what it was originally designed for. There was a post in the last 24 hours from IGN. One of their reviewers was on an airplane with the Portal.
Oh, really?
And their whole thing was, does it work on airplane Wi-Fi? And then it's just a video of like whoever's sitting next to the reviewer panning over, and he's like, ah. It's like, well, for starters, it doesn't have a browser. So how do you log onto the Wi-Fi on a plane? And then it was also debunked that the plane was a private plane with Starlink. Not every plane carrier has Starlink, so
there's no way a normal plane internet was going to stream that, because I always struggle just watching a video on plane Wi-Fi.
Exactly. And like, and as you know, as soon as you try to connect to it, you get redirected to
from
a
memory.
website.
Yeah, it's either that or you have to use the app to log on. So either way, the Portal doesn't have the airline app to begin with, or a browser. Apparently, I didn't know that.
Yeah, So it's like the PlayStation 5. It doesn't have a supported browser built into it.
Development like since 2017.
Yeah.
That's probably why.
But at the same time, there's been a few reports going around that Sony have been requesting that the Portal no longer gets mentioned as a hardware, but as a PlayStation 5 console, even though it's essentially hardware.
Yeah, I did hear that. They don't want to be compared to the Ally or the Switch.
Which is fine because it's not.
If they do want to be compared, listed, have it listed as a console, then it will be compared to them.
Yeah, it's not a console. It's definitely an accessory.
Yeah. So out of everything I've seen for it, definitely my money well spent was the Ally.
Yeah, I mean, I've been
it does everything I need.
I've been looking at that. What's that other one? I did bring it up at the last one of the other podcasts. The what's that one? That's an Asus. That one, isn't it? A Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue Ally. Yeah.
The Legion Go, I think it was. Like it's a bit of a chunky boy though.
Yeah.
There's a couple now. I like it. I like the competition.
No, it's good that the competition's coming out, but definitely for people that are not aware, the Portal is not a Steam Deck. If you don't have a PlayStation 5, do not go out and buy a Portal.
Correct.
Because you cannot use it. If you have terrible internet, don't buy a Portal. You can't use it.
You can use it on your network at home, though.
Depending on if your internet's good enough.
It doesn't it use local? Just local network, if it's local?
No, it uses...
It's on the same network?
It uses home Wi-Fi and everything, but it still streams it.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't think you can install anything to it, so it doesn't have memory banks.
No, but I just would have thought it was... As long as you're on the same home network, it just uses the home network.
Say, for example, Breezy's internet.
Nerding out now.
Breezy's internet's terrible. Could you imagine him trying to play the Portal on his internet?
I'm going to look into it a little bit. But anyway, we can move on from it.
2 is being remastered. Sammy, do you think 4 years is too early for a remaster?
Was this for Last of Us?
Last of Us 2.
Yep.
Yeah, so your mic cut out for a second.
Yeah,
I think it's way too soon. I think even looking at the graphics comparison, there isn't that much difference. It's just it's the same game on an upgraded console without much improvements.
I think it's just a solid cash grab.
Look, I love remasters. I mean, I love remakes, sorry. Remasters, I'm just getting sick of them. Is this a remake? It's a remake, isn't it?
No,
it's been remade.
No,
okay.
It's a remaster.
If it was a remake like the other one they did, the other Last of Us, because that looked completely different. Whole new game they did. It was done really well.
Yeah, it's definitely a remaster.
The first game,
because that means
was on PS3.
That means they've still got a remake up their sleeves. So expect a remake for the same game a little bit later.
Because what's coming in this new one is 3 new levels that were never featured in the campaign, and the new roguelike survival mode where you can play as different characters.
Oh, I did hear there was a different mode. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's $10 for if you already own the game to upgrade to the remaster. Which,
that's all right. That's not too bad.
So that's not too bad for existing users, but it's going to be like, what, $100 if you've never played it before, and you could probably just get away buying the older version of it.
I don't know why they just... I don't know. I don't know why I just wish Sony would make some new games.
They got the Wolverine game coming out.
Yeah, when?
Everyone's excited for
True.
that.
When's this happening?
Well, I guess let the Spider-Man 2 hype die down first, and then they'll get into Wolverine. Because they haven't released a trailer for Wolverine yet. Oh, there's one teaser trailer, but
didn't they release a teaser trailer like 5 years ago? I don't know.
That
feels like forever ago.
That was just a CG trailer. I think he walks into a bar or something. But
and his clothes pop out.
Yep.
Yeah. That's just to get people excited. And I don't know when the actual game trailer comes out, but that's hopefully not too long from now. It could be like a New Year thing, like that. let this year just get the rest of this year done with, and then focus on new games in the new year.
2 years
Because
ago.
yeah,
it was a couple of years ago. It was, I don't know, feels like forever.
I think it's there's so many games out at the moment, and so many games to just focus on even just before Christmas. So
Yeah.
I think let the Wolverine game have its own breathing space, so it can actually stand out from the rest.
Sony's their games are really mint, and they just slow burn release them.
Yeah.
They keep
Slow.
dangling on the tip of your tongue. That's how they keep you sucked in. It's very smart marketing, to be fair.
I think last year God of War got all the attention, and then this year it's all about Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, on the topic of Sony news, Sony Interactive Entertainment has announced a strategic partnership with NC Soft, which is believe they're a Korean game developer. So their upcoming game, Stellar Blade, is now going to be PlayStation exclusive.
Never heard of it.
Played today.
It was originally shown off a few years ago as Project Eve, and then it had a complete rebrand, and now it's Stellar Blade.
That looked interesting.
I remember
too.
that. I remember that one.
So that's now going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, and going forward, we might actually see Sony acquire a new company.
Well, they have been slowly acquiring little bits and pieces here and there, studio-wise.
But also at the same time, they have been.
They kind of don't have any.
They have had a few court battles this year as well. So they've lost a few lawsuits. So be interesting to see how long that. See if that impacts any buying outs next year.
Well, they just released the open pre-orders for the new PS5 Slim 2 this week. Already, still no Xbox Slim.
Oh, we don't need
How do you slim down a little?
Series S.
No, the other one, the Xbox. What do you call it? Series X.
Yeah, Series S. But that's already pretty small.
Series
It's
X
not too bad, but I
version.
mean, the Slim PS5 Slim's fairly noticeably smaller.
Yeah, but have you seen the size of the original is like a doorstop? It looks like a little oscillating fan. That's how big the original PlayStation 5 is.
Yeah, I've got one right here. It's pretty beefy boy.
It's huge, right?
I'm still here.
I was going to jump. It's funny that Sammy mentioned
to
Spider-Man because I was going to start using it again.
Yeah, look at the size of that thing.
Hey,
it's hard to slim that down.
Compared to the X. Yeah.
Jesus.
Bit of a height difference.
Yeah, I had to get my desk customized just to accommodate for it.
You did.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I got a proper desk, but then my friend I commissioned him to build something like a shelf that goes on top of it, and then the PS5 just sits underneath it.
Yeah.
So I can have my monitors on top of that little shelf.
Sony needs to reimburse you for your desk, I think.
Yeah.
I need a load-bearing desk. Mine used to buckle.
Actually, wasn't there also something else about Sony with reimbursements? Whatever, one of those lawsuits that they were going on about. Apparently, everyone was entitled for up to $500 refund for purchases made.
Their digital monopoly over their codes for sales. Because at first, when I heard about it, I was like, okay, I keep hearing about this story, and I started researching it. And it didn't dawn on me because I use that G2A website quite a lot for Steam. And every now and then I'll buy a code on Xbox. And somebody put it in simple terms of you cannot find any games on PlayStation on that website. And I was like, no, that's got to be cap. And yeah, they do not sell digital code currencies anywhere. Like JB Hi-Fi, you can't go in and buy a digital code for Spider-Man. Whereas you can go in and buy a digital code for Starfield or Forza. And that's what it was all about. Like, they were monopolizing their own game and where to buy it. And they were overcharging. So.
Crazy.
It's
funny that you bring up
the metal.
Yeah, go, Sammy.
Sorry. I was gonna say the Metal Gear collection because I got it digitally to review, so I didn't know about it till later. But the physical version, if you get it on the Switch, you get a cartridge for some of the games, and that gives you a download code to get everything else, which feels a bit pointless. So especially if you don't have internet, then you only get like a few of the old 8-bit games, I think. So that kind of defeats the purpose of getting a physical copy.
Yeah. Let's go to the next topic. Mortal Kombat and their skin/fatalities controversy. When does Upfront overstep the boundary, guys? Okay, this one is actually a recent topic. We'll let Subby go first since he's
Look, I've seen everyone be pissed off
Mortal
about
Kombat
it.
guy.
Look, I'm going to buy them anyway. I probably shouldn't because they are. Look, to purchase putting fatalities into the store, I don't think should happen.
Explain what happened. Wasn't there
Okay,
one
so
fatality?
So what happened was
$30 or
they've
something.
decided to put in holiday themed fatalities, and the first one
Halloween.
was Halloween. So, and they wanted initially. I'm completely guessing at the price, so you might have to research it yourself. But they wanted, say, $15 or $10 for just one fatality. Everybody got the shits with it, so they went quiet, and then nothing was said about it. And then not too long after they announced, there's actually going to be a themed bundle. So anyone that did buy that first one will get the other ones, which is a Thanksgiving one,
Christmas and Halloween.
A Christmas one. Christmas hasn't been out yet. Christmas, Halloween, and Thanksgiving. But you could still buy the bundle if you didn't get it. So if you did buy the first one, you automatically they were giving you the bundle, so you have the others. I don't think fatalities should be in there for sale. I think that's literally a staple of a Mortal Kombat game, and they should just be in there. But we'll see what happens. It was a themed bundle, so I'll let it slide for a bit. And it was only $10, and you get 3 of them. So okay. But we'll see if they start adding more bundles. That it would.
The bundle with only one skin was the same price as the bundle of 3.
So yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Released later on.
Well,
which also included that one anyway.
Yeah, but no one. It wasn't the situation at the start though. That was literally one fatality for that price, and then I think maybe they added. Oh, we'll give you the rest of them.
No, well, they balked and went back on it and said if you bought the original one by itself, they would give you the other 2 for free now.
Yeah.
So themed bundles. The good thing about the fatalities though is everyone can do them though. So it is a universal fatality, so every character can do them, I guess. But I know that's not really the point that the fan base is arguing about. But as long as I don't know. Sammy, I don't know. What do you think, bro? I don't know.
Games.
Yeah, I agree. Like, it's not. Fatality should be something you charge for. Like in the past games, they when they updated the past MKAU games, they added like stage fatalities and I think second fatalities and
also, so yeah, past
and stuff.
Yeah, past games they just added everything. So they did an update to the game, and all of a sudden you had stage fatalities added, and then there was another one with friendships added, and fatalities were all added. As long as the theme doesn't go beyond, okay, here's a special themed bundle for a couple of fatalities that every character can do. As long as they don't go, for $30 you can now get the friendship bundle. That would shit.
The game itself is already $100. Like for people that aren't in Australia, our video games are like $100 for a AAA title. And then they want $30 for just 3
Well, I don't know if was it $30. I don't even know. I think it was only 12.
It was like $10 American, so it'd be
about
about
$12, $14,
$13-14.
Yeah. And that was, and I agree, that was steep.
About 12.
And I agree, that was steep for one fatality. But now there's a bundle. I mean, look.
But if you had if say you bought the first one and had to buy the second one before they said, "Oh no, we'll make it free now," you would have spent $30.
I get the anger, but then, and I get people being angry at the price, but then you got to go. People have got to go back and look at other games. Look at a COD bundle. Way more expensive just for a skin. Look at a Fortnite bundle.
Yeah, but COD's. Oh, I was going to say COD's always been
Street
like
Fighter
that, but it has.
6.
There's games that they're technically
Yeah.
worse than some other games, and they've been getting
Yeah,
away with it for years.
Well, that comes back to my question: like, when does a shop front overstep a boundary?
When you put one fatality, like in this case, one for that price is pretty bad. As a bundle for $10, fine. To a degree,
Yes.
it's 3 fatalities. Everyone can do them. It's not tied to one character. As long as they don't start doing like a friendship, all the stuff that we've always got for free in updates. As long as they don't start putting that behind paywalls and bundles.
Yeah, I feel like with the fatalities, it's something you can easily watch on YouTube. So
yeah, you don't need any of this stuff. It's just like a Fortnite skin, you don't need it.
It's more like just feels like a novelty. Like you can see it on YouTube, and then then you can decide if you want to buy it or not. But also at the same time, you don't need these fatalities; it's not completely necessary. It's just something you just want to add to your collection or whatever. Because like you still enjoy the game to its fullest, without all this added stuff. Also with pricing, also Street Fighter 6 had some controversy with the Ninja Turtle skins.
Yeah. They were really expensive, weren't they?
Yeah, they're like incredibly pricey, and they were just skins for your avatar. It wasn't even for the actual characters. And another game in the past, Injustice 2, they had Ninja Turtles, all 4 of them, as playable characters, and that was way cheaper. And they were like full playable characters, had their own movesets, all 4 of them, and that was nowhere near as expensive what Street Fighter 6 did. But yeah, with the fatalities and skins, like skins is something like every game is gonna have. A lot of people buy them. The fatalities is charging for fatalities. It seems like it's have is not a permanent thing. It doesn't become like a recurring thing where they start charging people for fatalities that you can easily watch on YouTube, and the novelty wears off, and then a lot of people don't even bother doing fatalities.
It's $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What they should have done with the fatalities is they should have made a seasonal tower. And then when you complete the tower, you get the fatality.
And they probably would have in the past. This is definitely...
They've taken a weird approach this time.
Look. This isn't a NetherRealm Studios decision. It's definitely a Warner Brothers thing. Like,
yeah.
And
it
sucks because I do love Warner Brothers, but I don't know. I think they test. They do it. Everyone does it. This is the point. Everyone does it. Everyone tests the waters to see how far you can be pushed. Everyone does it.
Actually.
It's not even a game. It's not even not just the gaming industry. Every company does it. How far can we go before we have to pull back?
Yeah, they made that one skin $10. They realized
again. I'm gonna keep going back to Fortnite and Call of Duty, where those skins and bundles.
Call of Duty, you can argue that you can carry it across like 3 generations of games.
No, only now you can carry over some stuff. Every COD prior to this year, you lose it every single year. You've just wasted and spent all your money for no reason because you can't use it again.
The tracer packs. That's why I do it.
Skins, you get a charm, you get gun skin, you get like
execution.
Yeah, but those packs are 2,400 COD points. That's like what is it? $40, $30.
Yeah, it's like $32 or something.
$30.
Yeah, but let's admit, COD community is pretty brainwashed as it is.
Yeah, I am.
The only game that I will defend that does it properly, and that's because you can use all your skins every single year, is Siege. Everything you buy, you've been able to play and use since day one.
Yeah, you've heard it here first, guys. The Siege community.
Siege does everything. I'm going to always bring up Siege because they're the only one that does it properly.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. We've revved Subby up. Look how fired up he looks.
I'm not fired up. I'm not fired up. I just really do hope that we don't.
I do get your point.
We don't see friendship bundles when we've always got those for free.
Yeah, that will be a horrible decision if that is the case.
Yeah, you heard Ed Boon.
Like I don't mind. I don't mind the character packs. That's fine. That's a whole new character, a whole new moveset, whole new finishing moves. That's a whole lot of new stuff that they've had to work on. It completely justifies spending the money on it.
Yeah, when they release the 4 character bundles and stuff. Well, they normally priced it.
They're
I've
usually
no
about
idea.
like 50. But
No idea.
that's definitely worth it for 4 characters.
That's 4 characters that they've made from scratch. That's not, a fatality is just an animation. That's why everyone in the game can use it. Like,
Isn't there 6 characters?
oh yeah,
it's
there's
usually-
there is 6. Yeah, there's a few.
So that's
Yeah.
less than $10 a character. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there's
All
a few.
right.
Yeah, like
Because Omni-Man's
wait,
out now,
it's
isn't he? For Mortal Kombat 1?
Yep, we're slowly now being drip fed
Yeah,
the
with
characters. Yep.
Yeah,
that coincides with
I need to
it
jump back
coincides
into
with
that.
season 2 of
It's pretty
Invincible.
brutal. His fatalities are pretty brutal.
Yeah, so you see it in the cartoon. It's
Hmm.
just as violent. Actually, I finished season 1 a few weeks ago. Season 2 is currently ongoing.
Must be good to have time, mate.
Sorry.
Must be good to have time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Let's give it back to him, Sammy. He's having a dig at you.
No, he knows.
I-
He's anyway.
Anyway, whatever.
I don't even know what that was about.
Don't worry.
He said it must be good to have some time to watch anime.
Because he's got a bit of time at the moment. That's all.
Yeah, it's just catch up and stuff. Even then, it's struggling to find time to do
Can I
stuff.
ask you a quick question before I forget? I know the stream
Yeah.
can't. I know the podcast people watching can't see it, but I can see it. What's hanging off your door?
It's my dog's collar.
Okay, just checking.
No, because we had him put down back in 2009, so I just kept his
Aw.
collar. Yeah,
That's
like a
cute.
little memorial. Yeah.
I just wasn't sure what it was. It looked like one of those one of those yellow chickens.
The yellow thing is a
chicken.
little because we had him cremated. Because my dad was cremated in the same year as well. The little yellow bag is just a bag of his fur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when they gave us a dog's ashes way back then, they gave us a little bag and some other stuff as well.
Yeah.
So it was a tricolored dog, so it was mostly black and white and it has some brown fur around his face. So they put it all in the bag, all 3 colors.
Cute. When my dog died, they shaved a little bit of his grey area and a little bit of his red.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah. When they
Yeah.
get cremated, they give you like a little fur sample. I'll put
Yeah,
one in the picture frame.
I was just expecting the ashes, and they gave me all this extra stuff. I thought, oh, this is really cool.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a full cute little moment we had in the middle of our podcast. Moving on a little bit, EA plan to roll out a player voice acting mechanic into their games where you can voice your characters. So my question to you guys again is, what do you think the future? What else do you plan to see in the future of gaming, or what sort of impact do you think this will have?
My first question is, what is it? How does it work exactly? What's happening?
They're going to somehow record your voice so it comes up in the game as the character.
Are they using like those AI?
I'm going to assume so.
Deep fake type voice
like
things.
You record a few lines and it picks it up.
Are they going to? Are they going to start paying me for using my voice?
No.
No.
So from what I've heard, it's like what Stace said. There'll be a few control lines that they want you to say, and then they're going to replicate your voice for the rest of the game for your character.
Okay, that's cool.
But that's just now taking a job from a voice actor.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't think I'm actually ever going to use it.
I would never use it just because I'm very lazy. I just want to start playing the game. That sounds like a bit of work. But
that, and it's EA. When am I going to start calling up like the local bank with this deep fake thing that they're using, saying I'm going to rob them?
As long as at the start of every EA game I can go EA Sports in the game.
They don't say it's in the game though anymore, do they?
Oh no, I don't even think they say that anymore at all.
They just say EA.
I don't think they do EA.
I think it's cool. I would never use it either. I'm someone who doesn't use gimmicks in any video games.
So you're not down Charlie Brown?
Nope, I would never use it. I just want to play the game. I certainly don't want to
Cool.
hear my voice in it. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm on the same moral standing as Red. Like, it takes away jobs from people, and that's their livelihood.
I mean, at some point that's going to happen with AI anyway.
Yeah, but let's at least keep it for another 5 to 10 years.
Actually, you know what? I don't think it will, because the voice actor is usually the person mocapping anyway, so it's easy for them to do the motion capture and the dialogue.
Mocap, we love them for their voice and their personality. Look at what's his name? Nolan North and is it Troy Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Baker.
we follow them for their
Yeah.
charismatic portrayal of characters.
Yeah, but
not
they
from their
do.
mocap.
Yeah, but no, but they do both though.
Yeah.
A perfect example. Last night when I was playing Zombies with Vibe, I was using the Spawn skin, and he said something, and Vibe was walking past me, and he goes, "Hang on, was that the guy from Halo?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's Keith David, the voice actor."
Hmm.
He goes, "Oh, so they actually got him to do it?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, they
I
did.
don't want to hear. I don't want to hear my bloody Spawn character saying something to my voice.
Yeah, they did the
Keep
same.
it as Keith David.
They used him for Mortal Kombat Spawn as well.
What do you think, Sammy?
Um,
Would you like to hear "Get
but-
Over Here" in your own voice?
No, if it's if it's pre-existing characters, like established characters, I'd rather just hear how the shit sounds.
Mm.
I can see it being a benefit for like games where you create your own character, or especially in
Skyrim, you can be your own character, create your own guy.
yeah,
Well, actually, that's a good
like
point. Like The
Saints Row.
Sims, you know?
Well, it is EA, isn't it? So
Yeah, it does Sims. Oh yeah,
it's Dragon Age, Mass
Dragon
Effect.
Age. Yep.
Like,
Yeah, it
for
makes
those
sense in that.
types of
Makes
games,
sense in
I
that
would,
scenario. Yeah.
but for
Also
every other
the-
type of game, no.
Also, the WWE game, the WWE 2K, because I used to play them a long time ago, and like you go through career mode, and then you've created wrestler cuts of promo, but it's all just text on the screen. And there was one game where they actually have pre-recorded voices, so it gets a selection of 6 different voices, and just pick one that suits your character.
You know what? I'm actually on board. I'm actually a little bit on board with this now. So I play.
Yeah.
I play with like NBA 2K, for example, where when you have to pick your voice, you just have just words that the thing uses. So when you're creating your own character, I think this would be pretty good when you do your own character style games. Sports games would work very well.
Also, with WWE games, UFC, when the ring announcer announces your character's name, it's usually just player 1 or
Yeah,
player
it's just
2.
something stupid. Yeah.
Or you get like a selection of random names, and you just pick a first name and last name, and like they'll call that out. But it could work for like if you have a very unique name that's not on the list, like it can maybe work for that. Because there's only so many names you could put in the game, or so many names you could say in a recording studio.
That's true.
Since not one of the things that a lot of people are blown away with Starfield, you put in whatever name you wanted, and then the AI actually calls you that.
Yeah, but Forza has been doing that forever. Like,
yeah, but that's Forza.
Way to go, Lance! Hey, Lance, what would you like to do next?
There, so it's not that great. That's funny.
I love Forza's GPS. Forza's GPS is
we're
great.
kind of down a little bit. We're half and half.
Yeah, look, I don't mind it in certain situations. Sports games or any game where you create your own character that does not have in-game dialogue, fine, because it's still people doing the dialogue, voice acting for the other characters. But as long as it's not a complete switch,
like to move away from the silent hero aspect.
Pretty much,
of the game.
Pretty much.
So we've agreed. Established lore, no. Original characters, yes.
Yeah, customized characters where you've created
not stealing people's jobs, yes. I suppose they could still be NPC voice actors and stuff, as long as your main character's you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think NPCs and stuff are going to always be voice characters. I mean, voiced by people.
Yeah. I think if you had part in the customization of your game, then possibly. Anyway, let's move on. This is like a two-parter. So Xbox Gaming are going to appear at the Game Awards.
What's
They
gaming?
went. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Well,
whatever. You know what I mean. Xbox.
New
are
division
going-
by Xbox, is it?
Yeah. Whatever.
Xbox gaming.
Xbox Gaming. They're going to appear at the Game Awards, which is December 7th.
Nice.
What do you think they will showcase? Because they weren't there last year.
Games.
Do you think they will drop anything in particular, or maybe highlight a particular game?
What are we waiting on from the last show they did?
Perfect Dark.
Fable?
Fable.
Elder Scrolls.
Hellblade
Elder
2.
Scrolls, yep.
Elder Scrolls.
Hellblade 2.
You know what? You know what I want them announced? They won't because they're not. Doesn't matter. Move on.
No.
Come on.
The only game I
You
want
can't.
the
Yeah.
only game I want announced. It's not an Xbox game. That's why I said don't worry about it. It's a 2K game. I want a new BioShock game.
That'd be cool. That'd be dope.
It's been what happened to BioShock 4? Where is it?
They need to go back into what's it called? Under the Ocean?
Rapture.
Rapture? Yeah, they
Yeah.
need to go back to Rapture, bro.
They had Fallout
that's
4
shit. I wasn't down
teased
for
or
that.
whatever it was so many moons ago. Where is it? Come on, guys.
What about you, Sammy?
Well, I'm more interested to see, just anything from the Game Awards, but more the reveals. I think Xbox wise, well, I don't play many Xbox games, but if maybe a Killer Instinct sequel,
Yeah.
which is it's not going to happen, but
Hey,
the final-
don't say
Coming out
that.
today.
Don't say that.
it's- what jinx it?
Definitive edition of Killer Instinct came out today.
Yeah,
Brand new
Came out-
updated and everything.
Yeah, he wants to say.
that came out. The update came out yesterday, didn't it? I updated mine yesterday.
Yes, I heard today.
They're not gonna have a
it's
big
a
presence.
10-year anniversary.
I think they're just gonna drop one big thing and then they'll just carry on with the show.
I didn't even know they were. I mean, when you say they're going to be there,
They're showcasing something. They're showing
Okay.
something.
New Gears of War, because it's been a while.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
dope.
There's a lot of rumors circulating for Gears 6. But these are also the same people that instantly claim Silent Hills when Hideo Kojima sneezes. So you
I forgot
just
to
don't
bring
know.
him up because I've heard rumors he's coming out again.
Well, he
to
is
show
meant
a
to be
horror
working
game.
on his next game is meant to be an Xbox exclusive.
Mm.
So maybe he'll show up.
to
There
be
is
honest,
rumours that
what
he's on
I'm
his
going to
way there.
guess that they're going to announce is a new refresh hardware. It's probably my main guess.
The Series X Slim.
Something like that. They're overdue for their refresh. Sony have done it now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it
Do we
hasn't
really
happened.
need it though?
We don't, but they always do. There's always a refresh. Save money on parts, make it smaller. I don't know.
Make it more, efficient, money efficient.
Because I just don't know. I don't know what games they're meant to be. I just can't remember what games they're meant to be working
I
on.
would like to at least see some form of update on Perfect Dark. Like we saw the Fable trailer last year. We see Hellblade every chance that they get, but we have not seen anything for Perfect Dark for at least the last 4 years.
Yeah. Or like Beyond Good and Evil.
You know what they'll announce?
Um,
You know what they'll announce? They'll announce Call of Duty, the new one, because they've got
Oh,
Activision.
cool.
Oh yeah, true.
That'll be there for sure.
And also Stace, new, not the new Beyond Good and Evil, but remake of Good and Evil. Beyond Good and Evil just came out. 2 days ago.
Stalker. What happened to Stalker 2?
That's still expected for next year at some stage.
Oh, maybe that'll be
Because
there.
that got heavily delayed due
Yes.
to Russia and Ukraine since they're
Yes.
located in Ukraine.
Yes. Yes.
And I believe some of their staff actually had to go to the battlefield.
You
Stated-
mentioned Beyond Good and Evil. Like, is number 2 coming out yet, or any news on that?
No news on number 2, but they did just release the a whole brand new like HD remake for it in the last few days,
You know
and
what's funny
that's
about
now
that game?
included to Ubisoft Plus.
I signed up for the beta for that for like 4 years ago,
Which game?
5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah.
We all signed up for the beta for it.
You didn't play it? I played it.
No one played it. They haven't done anything with it.
Oh right.
Lance has already clocked it.
I finished it. It's so
He's
easy.
finished. He's got all the
Good game.
achievements.
Good game. Nah, that's a good point.
Best streamer ever. All right, the second part of this is I'm gonna go through some of the game categories for the Game Awards. It's just gonna be one word. We'll do lightning round, and you tell me who you would vote for. Okay.
Okay.
First one that goes into your head. All right, most anticipated game: Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Hades 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, Star Wars Outlaws, Tekken 8.
Sorry, what's the
Tekken 8.
question?
Most anticipated game:
Star Wars for me out of all those.
Star Wars, Sammy.
Probably Rebirth for me.
No.
Tekken 8,
Yeah.
Rebirth. Okay, let's go.
Star Wars.
Best adaptation on TV: Castlevania, Gran Turismo, The Last of Us, Super Mario Brothers movie, Twisted Metal. Subby, go.
Super Mario Brothers.
Sammy,
No, I
Mario
don't watch
Brothers.
Twisted
That's the only one
Metal
I've seen.
I haven't watched all Twisted
Marius,
Metal.
and Red.
Oh, it's a dead tie between Twisted Metal and Castlevania. Both were great.
If I finished
would've
watching
gone
Twisted
Castlevania.
Metal, I would have said that because what I've watched so far is really good. But I really enjoyed the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I'm probably going to go Twisted Metal just due to all the cameos and Easter eggs.
Awesome. Best multiplayer this year: Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, or Super Mario Brothers Wonder. Sammy,
Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter. Red,
Party Animals.
Subby.
What are they again? I don't think I've played any of these games except for Street Fighter.
Subby's answer is Mortal Kombat, but it's not.
No,
mentioned.
what is it? What were they again?
Baldur's
is-
Gate 3, Diablo 4, Party Animals, Street Fighter 6, or Super Mario Brothers.
I'm gonna have to say Diablo because I didn't get into Street Fighter even though I played it and I haven't played the others.
We're not really a sporting community, so I'm gonna skip
What
that
was your
Yeah,
pick
what's the
for
sports?
online there, Stace?
What?
What's your pick for all these?
Probably Diablo. I spent a lot of time on that. To be fair, I
What's
feel
the
there's a lot
what's
of
the sports
multiplayers in there
ones?
that
What's the
weren't the
sports
best.
ones?
You want to do sports?
Yeah.
Oh, EA Sports, FC, F1, Forza Motorsports, Hot Wheels Unleashed too,
Hot Wheels
and
is
the
a good
Crew
game.
Motorfest.
The Crew, that was a good
I think I
game.
voted the Crew.
Yeah, the Crew for sure. That was a good game.
Anyway, we'll skip sport.
There's a
basketball
new
for
season
me.
starts for Motorsports.
Wheels.
No, it's not called Motorsports. What's it called? Motorfest. It starts soon. New season starts soon.
We'll skip that one. Best family game: Disney Illusions, Party Animals, Pikmin 4, Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Sonic.
Sonic. I
Haven't
knew you were
played.
going to pick Sonic.
Haven't played them.
Party Animals.
Subby, none.
No, I haven't played them.
Best fighting game:
Oh yeah.
Party Animals.
God of Rock, Mortal Kombat 1, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2, Pocket Bravery, Street
What?
Fighter 6.
Why is Nickelodeon Brawl in there?
The
that the
second
one?
game.
Is that the one you reviewed, Sammy? Was that?
Yeah, the first game. This one's the second game.
Is it any better than the
Sequel.
first game?
I haven't tried it. I've heard it's a lot better.
Okay,
Speaking
Mortal
of improvements,
Kombat.
but
Mortal
I
Kombat.
haven't touched it yet.
Red,
Yeah, Mortal Kombat, I guess.
Sammy. He's going to say
Street
Street Fighter.
Sorry.
Jeez, Street Fighter's going to be all over your thing this year.
I mean, Street Fighter. I mean, at Evo this year, Street Fighter had 7,000 competitors from around the world.
This one will be good
That's
for you,
like-
Red, because I think you played a lot of this. Best RPG: Baldur's Gate, Final Fantasy 16,
Yeah.
Liza P, Sea of Stars, Starfield.
Lies P.
Sammy.
Liza P.
Yeah, you're not a big RPG person.
I haven't
eh?
played Liza P. I'll just say Starfield. Haven't even played that properly either. I haven't played many games this year. Holy.
Oh, you do a lot of JRPGs, eh? Sammy.
JRPGs.
Yeah, you've done quite a few of them for us, eh?
No. Well, when I have to, if no one else can do it.
Maybe I was mixing it with Brashy. Best action adventure: Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, or The Legends of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. This one's a hard category.
What were the first couple?
Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4.
Spider-Man 2.
Resident Evil 4.
Sammy,
Zelda.
Zelda. I would
Yeah,
have
Tears
went
of the Kingdom.
for Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah, but you're
Uh,
a Spider-Man set. You've got Peter Parker somewhere in your bedroom.
I do have a massive Spider-Man statue. He's like my second favorite superhero. Best action game. Armored Core.
Armored Core, yeah.
Yep.
6. Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, or Remnant 2.
Armored Core.
Yeah,
I haven't played it, but it just looks good.
Yeah, the curveball at the end there for Remnant 2. Remnant 2. Yeah, it was either that or Armored Core, but Remnant 2.
Sorry.
I've only played Dead Island, so that is my pick.
Well, you bad this year, bro.
I haven't played really many games this year.
Your game of the
I haven't
year
had
write-up's
time.
going to be so bad.
I don't do the write-ups. I don't do them because I don't play many games.
I already know
I've
what
already done
Subby's
mine.
favorite is.
I did it like
I
a
play
week ago.
I don't have a lot of time to play a lot of variety of games, so, as much as you guys reviewing do.
Yeah, that is true. Best mobile game: Final Fantasy VII, Hello Kitty Island Adventure,
Mortal
That's Subby's
Kombat
favorite.
Onslaught, Rainbow Six
Honkai,
Siege
Star
Mobile.
Rail, Monster Hunter Now, or Terra Nil.
Never heard of them. Except for Terra.
Monster Hunter Now. I've been
I'm-
playing that every
I'm
day
on it.
since I got downloaded it.
Monster Hunter Now, is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's like Pokemon Go, but Monster Hunter.
Oh, sweet. Sammy, you big into mobile gaming?
The only one I play is Power Rangers Legacy Wars,
Yeah.
and that's
big.
several years old.
They should add
Alright. Yeah.
Division Resurgence on that list.
Division. Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's a good game.
This is my favorite category. Best independent game: Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, or Viewfinder.
I've not played any of them, but I hear Dave the Diver's very.
I have heard that as well.
So I'll pick that one.
Pick Dredge because that man popped off when it came out.
Dave Diver for me.
Sammy?
Yeah, I don't know any of these. I heard Dave the Diver. There was some controversy because it's actually part of a bigger studio, which people were complaining if it's indie or not.
Uh-huh.
But
True.
yeah, it was something I found out recently. Yeah.
Best ongoing game: Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy
14.
what's that? 14, Fortnite, or Genshin Impact.
Final
Hey,
Fantasy
dusted my
14.
room with numerals. One Cyberpunk.
I don't know.
Came
What
back
choices?
from the fires.
Yeah, look,
the ashes like
Cyberpunk
a
deserves a
phoenix.
bit of love. Turn that game right around.
What about you, Sammy?
I'll just say Final Fantasy.
As long as Apex doesn't.
Wow. I'm gonna skip a couple of categories. So mean, Sammy. Alright, best performance in a game: Ben Starr in Final Fantasy 16, Cameron Monaghan in Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Idris Elba in Cyberpunk
Ooh,
2077
yes.
as Phantom Liberty,
Yes.
Melanie Libid in Alan Wake 2, Neil Newbin in Baldur's Gate 3, or Yuri Lowenthal in Marvel's Spider-Man 2. I just went Idris Elba because
I reckon he'll 100%.
So if you didn't know, Yuri is Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Just in case if you.
I assume that. I was going to assume
I
he
have
wasn't Miles
not
Morales.
played. I've not played any of them. Like Final Fantasy 16, I gave up after 8 hours in. I was like, this is the worst piece of shit I've ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is coming from a fan of the series. Like, I just downloaded Final Fantasy 7 on my phone. Didn't even realize it was out. I'll go Yuri.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, Yuri as well.
Yeah. He is very good in that. Like that. I'm going to call it now. Spider-Man is my game of the year, and I haven't even played it. I just watch people
You
play.
haven't
I'm
even
like,
watched
this
anyone play it.
looks amazing.
I've
No, I
played it.
did.
I played
I
heaps
watched
of it.
Khalid's brother-in-law play it. It's
But he's-
insane.
No, that doesn't count.
No,
You're not in chat.
like I am
And she doesn't watch
so.
me play because she's never there.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
know.
actually started actually.
I need to finish
and
that. That's good.
Anyway, best audio design: Alan Wake 2, Dead Space,
Dead
Hi-Fi Rush,
Space.
Marvel, Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4.
Dead Space.
Resident Evil.
I did watch you play that.
Space.
Yes, Spider-Man 2.
What?
Yeah, you watch me play a lot of Resident Evil because
Yeah.
you refuse to play it.
I always refuse to play those games. Ew. This one's kind of cool. Best art direction: Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Liza P, Super Mario Brothers Wonder, or The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. It's the best visuals art.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
very
go
nice
Liza P.
looking. They're all pretty
Yeah.
beautiful games in their own like genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
Liza
Alan
P
Wake looks good
was
as a
very
horror game.
Bloodborne.
Hi-Fi Rush is very cartoony. Liza P is like just cool, like mystery looking. And then Super Mario is its thing, and Zelda has its thing.
Yeah, I think Zelda for me, because like you feel like you see it all, and then you go to another area, and there's like a whole new world again.
Yeah.
So it's just surprise after surprise.
Alright, best narrative. Has anyone played Alan Wake 2 yet? I thought you'd be all over that, Subby.
Oh, I want
Vibe
to.
did.
It's definitely on my list. I just haven't had time to look at games, really.
Christmas holidays when the office is closed. Can you play that so I can watch? Because I won't ever play it. It looks too scary. Anyway, best narrative: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk, Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16, or Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 2.
I'm gonna have to give it to Baldur's Gate.
I haven't played it.
Nothing's gonna beat that
It's
narrative.
got hundreds of hours of content. Apparently, they wrote 100 lines of dialogue just for breaking up with your girlfriend or boyfriend.
It's like real life.
Yeah. Wow, Sammy.
Yeah, that's pretty realistic. Yeah, I think for me, Spider-Man 2 just by default because I haven't played the others.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real neck and neck event, I think, between Baldur's Gate and Spider-Man. Just like last year, it was with Elden Ring and what was it?
God of War.
God of War. Yeah. Anyway, and the last most important category: Game of the Year: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4. I have no idea why the fuck that's in there. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, and The Legends of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
What do you think? Which one didn't you think deserved to be in that?
Resident Evil 4.
Why not?
Because that to me just came and went, and then there was nothing special about it.
I don't know. It's my game of the year.
Oh,
I would
sorry,
say.
just offended his game.
I
of the
would
year.
say.
No.
What was the first one? The first one or two?
Alan Wake 2,
Alan
Baldur's
Wake.
Gate 3.
I reckon
Marvel
between.
Spider-Man 2.
But Baldur's Gate's. I don't know.
I reckon Baldur's Gate's gonna
It's
win.
possible.
Even though I
It
want
might.
Spider-Man
But I
to
think.
win.
But I think Spider-Man will. But Alan Wake though. Alan Wake's a. And I haven't even played it yet.
I don't know. What about you, Sammy?
It's between Spider-Man 2 and Tears of the Kingdom because I'm still playing Spider-Man 2. So once I finish that, I'll decide.
Yeah.
My actual game of the year is not on that list, but
What is it?
yeah, it's
Street Fighter.
Don't-
like
That's next podcast. No.
but I did
know
say in the last
what it is.
podcast. So I did say in the last podcast, so you can go back
Oh
and watch
yeah, he
that.
did. He did actually say. Yeah, go back and watch the previous podcast. He says it right at the start.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, I lied.
so
right at the end. Watch the whole episode.
It's
Yeah,
right
get
at the start.
It's Bluey, isn't it? Bluey the
Are you
video game.
about Resident Evil 4 Regrets in your game of you?
Yeah, I've actually already written that down.
Oh, boo.
That and the Separate Ways DLC when they brought that out.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What's Separate Ways?
So Separate Ways follows Ada's story during the events of Resident Evil.
So it's
4.
Resident Evil. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it's just the DLC that was already included before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool.
Okay, that's it, guys. All right, last topic of the night.
Oh, we got more.
Yeah, we got one more.
Oh.
So they've released some stills of the new Fallout TV show.
Oh yeah, Fallout.
It looks amazing, like the mutated faces and stuff. Sick. And they've also announced that they slated a Cyberpunk 2077 universe type TV series for 2025. So, my question now to you guys is, on a personal level, what video game would you love to see be made into a TV series? Not a movie,
A TV
a
series.
TV series where they have time to like plan it out and it's actually pretty good, instead of trying to ram it all into a movie, because we know that doesn't work generally for video games.
So again, I haven't watched Twisted Metal. It's good so far. When they did the Last of Us TV show, it was so good. Like it fleshed out a lot of the stuff that happened in between things that you didn't see in the game. What would I like to see though? Man.
Yeah. Like you said, they took liberties to flesh stuff out instead of taking
Yeah,
liberties
that's what I'm saying.
to
I'm
cut the
that's what
story down
I'm
like a
trying to
movie
compare
does.
it to like The Last of Us and how well they did it. I don't know.
Wow, so
God of War.
Dead, bro. Oh, God of War TV series would be sick.
Yeah, I reckon fleshing out the God of War in a TV show would be pretty good.
Live action or animated?
No, live action. They could do live
Who's
action.
going to play Kratos?
I'll play him, whatever.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I don't know. Live action. I'm not. Live action for sure. They can do it. They'll be fine. They can do it.
Kurt can be Kratos.
Yeah, I don't know. God of War. I don't know. God of War would be good.
Like around the time when The Last of Us came out, a lot of people on the internet were like fan casting for God of War. And I think the best one I saw was Triple H from wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bro, he would be good.
And he's got the beard and he's currently bald. It's like, there you go.
That's Kratos right there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what other games really would work as a more fleshed out show. I don't know.
See, like a series with Siege characters and stuff.
I thought about Siege, but I mean, I don't think it'd be a very interesting TV show.
Like a kind of like a, not really John Wick, kind of like a Jason Bourne type thing. You know what I mean? Like a series kind of like that. Not all the characters, maybe like the main like 8 from season, like the first ever season.
I don't know. The story, the Siege backstory is only
mismatch.
Yeah, I mean, it's only more recently the Siege story's become interesting with the when the what's his name was killed and Harry was killed, and now this new season's about to start with the whole that guy's base is one of the maps. The villain's lair is one of the maps in the new game, in the new season. So I think it's only now becoming interesting because they're actually putting like a lot of effort into lore of it now.
It would have been more interesting if it was based on Extraction. You know, the game you hated stuff.
Oh, Extraction would be great.
That game was the biggest boo.
No, it's just because you didn't pay attention while playing it.
No, it was just
I don't know. What about you guys? I don't know. I have no idea.
What about you, Red?
Well, pretty much a lot of my fan favorite video games have already had movie or TV show adaptations. Like Resident Evil, it's got a bucket load of movies, animated and live action. Devil May Cry, it had an old anime. They're supposedly doing a new one coming up soon. And one I found out about probably about 3 weeks ago, the Onimusha series is now a Netflix animated series. So I have yet to start watching that, but so for future, I don't know. Probably no idea.
Halo.
Oh well, Halo's
That
already
is one
a show.
series that wasn't great.
Halo's already a TV show, yeah.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter's already a movie. So I don't know.
I didn't like that movie.
I think I know Sonic has had many different medias, TV series and stuff, but I want to see one where it's actually in his world, not because like Sonic X, he's in the human world. The Sonic movies is in the human world. The current Sonic Prime, he's traversing across universes, so I want to see one that's actually just set in his world. He's not, going somewhere out of his reality. That's for something that hasn't had a series. I think there's an old PS3 game that's long forgotten. It's called Heavenly Sword, and it's one of my favorite games back then. I feel like that could be, do really well as a series because like even just the game itself, the cutscenes were, just so much fun to watch. They even released a DVD or Blu-ray which just has the cutscenes only, and I think with maybe some gameplay for the fights. Yeah, I think just like the whole martial arts aspect would be really cool. And another game, I think, I don't know if you guys remember Sleeping Dogs.
Good
It's kind of like
game.
a
Good game.
yeah, it's like
Oh,
a GTA game that's
good.
Hong Kong.
That would be a
Because
good
I love
game. Movie.
like because I feel like because I love Kung Fu Theater, and I feel like something like that with that level of violence would be a lot of fun to watch on screen.
Oh yeah, that would be sick.
And like hopefully might maybe inspire a sequel. But yeah, a series based on that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What about you, Stace?
I don't know how they would do it because fantasy TV shows kind of don't really transfer well over. But I'd love to see Skyrim. Like I always got to bring up an Elder Scrolls thing. I'd love to see Skyrim as a TV series. But I was like having a little bit of think like even the lore in Diablo would be kind of cool. Like not all of it, but like say you could do like a saga on Tyrio and what's the old guy's name? Kane?
Kane?
Is it Kane?
Yeah.
And just focus on different aspects of I don't know the Diablo world, or even Red Dead Redemption, like a good Western,
Red Dead's a good one, actually. Yeah.
With what's his name? James? Is it James? Is his name James?
James
Arthur.
Marsden. Arthur.
Yeah.
No, James.
Arthur
Arthur?
Morgan, James Marston.
James Marsden.
Yeah, just
And
following
John Morgan.
like tales about him.
Arthur.
Yeah,
Because
that's a good
Arthur
idea.
Morgan,
Westworld was
John
so
Marston.
good, or just like a good Western, like a really dirty, rough, like a violent one.
There is one on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, it's like a cowboy themed show, and it's it can be pretty. I think it can be pretty tough to watch in some parts. I think it's called Godless actually.
I think I've seen some of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot coming because I was gonna say Cyberpunk, but then I did a bit of research. I'm like, oh damn, they plan on doing that anyway eventually.
Fallout.
Yeah.
They
like
should do
Fallout.
Fallout TV show.
They are.
I know.
What do you want
That's
about?
the joke.
That's the joke, you numpty.
But also
anyway,
on the topic of video game movies and like shows and
TV
stuff.
shows.
Anybody watch the Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
watched it.
We
Yeah,
talked
I
about it
reviewed it.
last podcast. I didn't like it. It was boring.
Oh,
I don't mind it.
Yeah,
I wanted my
Jeez,
money back.
always
Yeah.
one with bad taste in SNES days.
It was boring.
yeah, I agree. My personal opinion, I'm not a fan of it. Had some cool like fan service stuff, but yeah, I think like it didn't live up to its full potential. I feel like it's very
I
style over
didn't even like
substance.
it either. Because he generally likes scary games.
It's not even that scary.
They
it's
didn't
not
make
scary
it scary
at all.
because it's for kids to watch, so it had a lot of. I agree.
Let's not get back into it again. Go watch the last podcast. Yeah, well, I forgot they're making Borderlands into a TV show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
They've been saying
Borderlands.
that for like the last 10 years.
They
I
even
don't
had
think
a video of
that's happening.
Kevin Hart on set and stuff. So I wonder when that's coming.
Soon.
Never.
Next
It's
year.
coming out the same day.
I think they announced.
X-Defined
I think
comes
they
out.
announced a year. I think it's next year.
You guys talk quickly about video games while I look.
Pretty sure it's next year. They announced it was coming next year. Oh, just before.
They have actually started filming stuff.
I think they finished filming it. It's next year. I'm pretty sure.
There's new Sonic's out next year.
That depends on the actor strike. But
before we go, who believes still that the day before is a game? And if you believe it, are you going to pick it up?
I don't know. Are you going to be providing us codes?
I have no idea who's still. I don't know. I have no idea. But
I shotgunned it ages ago.
I mean,
Yeah, but you're not reviewing at the moment.
Well, we don't even know if it's a real game.
Well, it's meant to be out in the next few days. So
Is it the next few days?
yeah, it's meant to be.
No, is it?
Yeah, it's meant to be entering early access in December. Last I heard about it was entering early access in December.
Release date.
I'm pretty sure there's actually something on Steam about it.
Really?
Um,
Oh yeah. Day before, finally set to go live in early
It's
access
December.
on December 7.
It's
Interesting.
early access anyway.
It'll be one of those
it'll be
early. It'll be one of
stuck in
those
early
games
access
in.
for
Yeah,
years.
It'll be one of those early access forever games.
Yeah, but even then, if it's half of what they've shown us, I don't care how long it's in early access for, as long as it's actually what they've shown us.
Oh, bro, if it's in early access, we just know it's going to be half-baked.
I don't know.
I put any money on it.
Depends. What do you look? What do you say? What you saw initially, Redgrave, or what they've shown recently?
Like what they're showing at the moment on the store page.
Yeah, but they did that with Division, remember, and it came out completely different to what it was supposed to look like. Still good, I thought.
Yeah, but at the moment, what they're showing at the moment looks shit compared to what they were showing a year ago with the videos. At least they've acknowledged that it's not going to be what they showed it last year. So I don't know. I hope it's real because that's 9 days away.
Yeah, I'm on school holidays. Woo woo.
No, you're not getting it, Stace. If we get a code, it's mine. You didn't even know when it was coming out.
We'll do a paper scissors. Well,
you can
I
play
did, but I kind of ignored it because I'm like, this ain't real. This is fake. Yeah, I'll play X Defiant.
Just like X Defiant's release date. It's fake.
It's coming.
Never happened.
It's
got cancelled.
No, they're doing the right. They're doing the right thing and making that game polished. Mwah. It's going to be
make it a
absolutely beautiful.
I don't think it'll ever kill COD.
No, it won't, because I won't have other extra game modes to suck in the. I'm not going to say what I want to say. Anyway, the brain dead people that play COD. All right.
Wait, I'm going to play COD tomorrow.
Yeah, damn right. I'm playing Lethal Company tomorrow.
That's the end of our podcast this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna plug this week Stream Spell.
Upgrade your stream today.
If you want overlays, logos, alerts, 2 emotes, go over to our friends at Stream Spell, chuck in MKAU at checkout, and you get 15% off. 15%.
And everybody, don't forget to go and get the M&M bundle in Fortnite before it's gone. Use code Sub02K in the Fortnite item shop.
Batteries not included.
It's out today. Fortnite M&M.
Yep.
Get it.
Man, M&M, you sell out.
It's the best skin in the game now. You should see his transition.
Money, but smart. He's smart man. Yeah. So guys, make sure you check in. Next week is next podcast is our grand finale for the season. We will be doing our own video games of the year special podcast. So yeah.
Cool.
Anyone want to plug anything quickly before we go?
No, it's all good.
Anyway, that's us, guys. See you next time. Bye.
See yous.
See yous.
Yep.